Hey, what's going on, everybody? How you doing? Man, Antonelli here with Antonelli Softball. Today we are talking about bat path. We've made a bunch of videos on this, so definitely go over and check out our other videos. We're not going to go crazy in depth in this one because we have in other videos, but I want to show you what happens when you are too steep to the ball, when you really swing down through the ball. One of the biggest misconceptions to me in softball when it comes to hitting is the bat path and that you want to be down through the ball. When I look at the best hitters in college softball and professional softball, they are working slightly up through the hitting zone. Okay. So what I want to show you here's just a coach fungoing balls. Okay. And if you've ever fungoed before, if you've ever hit ground balls before, when you fungo, you really try to hit down on the ball. Why do you try to hit down on the ball? Because you're trying to hit the ball on the ground. Okay, so here's the swing. You can see how steep the swing is, right? You can see how the bat is working down through the ball. If you look at his lead arm right here, you can see how it's working down, right? Everything is down to the ball. And what happens? When he hits the ball, he smothers it straight down into the ground, right? So the ball hits a few feet out in front of the plate, right to the pitcher, out, okay? Here's the next one. Really swings down on the ball. Now, in this one, he swings a little bit less down, right? He's still really down to the ball, but maybe a little bit less steep to the ball. And now it hits out about, I don't know, about 5 feet or so out in front of the plate, and it's a weak ground ball, again, right to the pitcher. Okay? So what I see a ton is a couple things. One, I see a lot of coaches and players trying to swing down through the ball, and they're super steep to the ball. And when they hit above the center point of the ball, they smash the ball into the ground just like this. Okay? And they wonder why, why am I smashing the balls straight down into the ground? Well, it's a path issue. You're swinging steep when you're down this much. You're either going to, if you hit the top part of the ball, you're going to smash the ball into the ground. If you hit the bottom part of the ball, you're going to basically spin the hell out of it, and the ball's going to go, a weak fly ball either to the infield, or typically for right-handed hitter, you're going to pop up to shallow right field. Left-handed hitter is going to pop up to shallow left field. Okay? So it's really hard to hit a line drive with carry. It's almost impossible when you're swinging at this steep of an angle. It only makes sense, right? But a lot of times, I've worked with a ton of players that do this, and the first thing is trying to explain to them what their path is like. A lot of players don't know what their path is doing, so that's one issue. But two, sometimes they do, but they just think they don't realize that having a path this steep is going to create this type of action to the ball. You're going to get a lot of smothered ground balls and weak pop-ups. And the fix to this is not just to hit a different part of the ball, because it's difficult to always hit the ball directly in the center. But the fix is to change your path and get flatter, get the bat to work slightly up through the ball, and then you'll hit the middle of the ball a little bit more. And if you hit a little bit below center, you'll hit a double or maybe a home run, right? And if you hit above the ball a little bit too much, you still will have a chance to hit a hard ground ball and not a smothered ball like this. That's just boom, smothered right into the ground for a weak grounder. Okay? So for me, it always comes back to the path. If you have a good path, if you have a proper path, well, then your chances of hitting the ball on the trajectory that you want improves, right? And there's a bunch of other things also. We're not going to get into all of it today. Check out our other videos. But I just want to show you what happens when you're down through the ball too much. This is the type of ball flight that you tend to get. And, the numbers don't lie and the statistics don't, that the best hitters hit more line drives with carry because they're able to do damage. They're able to hit doubles. They're able to hit home runs. They're able to hit more singles because they're hitting the ball harder than when you're just smothering the ball down into the ground here. So let me know if you have any questions in the comments section below. Subscribe to the channel if you've not done so already. Give us a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate that. Share the video with all your friends. And that's all I got. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. And we'll talk to you later.